Hi, I'm Melanie Ayer down here at the community garden, the Become Garden, and we are ready to feed our plants. So this is feeding time, and the way that we know is because the plants are big and they're starting to flower. Some of them even may have some fruit on them. So they're using a lot more nutrients, or they need a lot more nutrients right now to help them really get going. So what we're gonna do is show you how to do that. And the way that we are going to do it, so first I'm using a natural fertilizer. This is called bone meal. And the biggest key for this time of fertilizing is that I want a bigger second number. So here's your first number, nitrogen, your second number is phosphorus, and your third number is small. That's what I'm looking for, that big number. I'm also looking for something that won't burn plants. So that's why we're using this on our garden. This is also a good inexpensive way to go, especially on a big garden. So with that saying, we're going to do what's called side dress. And sometimes when we fertilize, we would think we would just spray it around. We're not going to do that. We are going to specifically feed each plant. And so what we're going to do, I've got a little tool here. So being very careful not to mess with the roots. I'm in between both of these peppers, and I'm just digging a little bit down. And then I'm going to take just about like when we did in the beginning, and I'm just going to put some fertilizer in to the hole here, and then I'm going to work it down into the plant. And if we do that on both sides of the plant, then we're going to be able to feed them. So when the water comes on, this will help distribute this fertilizer down in. And just make sure you don't leave it in a puddle. You're going to kind of work it down the best you can in the soil. And so we're going to do this on all of our peppers and also all of our tomatoes, because they're the ones that are right now fruiting and flowering. So that is how we feed our plants. So we will be doing this to help these be able to produce more fruit and more flowers. Water, and you water right at the base, and they just come crawling out. Ooh. There he is right there. Okay. They're usually in pairs. Can you see him? There we go.
He's freaking out.
Yeah, he knows he's going to get that. And that is a squash bug.
Ow.
And they do not hurt you, and they are really easy to squash.
Wasn't expecting
Now, if you see one, you usually got another one, because they are in pairs, and you usually will have eggs if you see that.
Oh, okay.
So now we really have to check our plant. But you see, they didn't come out until I put the water.
Yeah.
So if you're just looking for squash bugs, you're probably not going to see them. But if you water and you watch, then is how you find them, and then quickly kill them. There's not really a pesticide per se that they recommend to do that. So you just have to really be.
And what will they do to the plant?
So they will eat at the beginning of the plant when it's growing, when they're just blooming and stuff, and they'll kill the squash. They'll kill your squashes, and you won't get much yield on it. And then they lay so many eggs, and they just get so it takes over, and pretty soon you just have to throw away your crop. So you don't want to do that. You want to really. I'm going to step over here.
And they'll come to any crop.
They are. Oh my gosh! Look at that.
Oh wow.
That is from the wind.
Oh, from the wind. Okay.
They will just, they will go on your pumpkins and your squash. They don't really attack watermelons and cantaloupes and things with the big leaves. It's just those.